The kind of vetiver we use for landscaping is sterile. It doesn't make seeds, which means it stays exactly where you plant it. No hostile takeovers of your flower beds, I promise. Now this slide gets to the heart of it all. Just look at that root structure. Most grasses have roots that spread out horizontally right near the surface. Not vetiver. It sends its roots straight down, like a massive, dense curtain. And these roots can go down an incredible 13 feet. That's taller than a one-story building. This crazy vertical design is the key to everything this plant can do. So with a root system like that, vetiver stops being just a plant and becomes a natural engineer for your yard. It's literally building a stronger, more stable landscape from the ground up. I absolutely love this analogy. The roots act like living soil nails. It's just the perfect way to describe it, isn't it? Think about how a nail holds pieces of wood together. That's what this massive root system is doing to the soil. It's stitching it all together, holding everything in place with unbelievable strength. And get this isn't just some clever saying. It is backed up by some serious science. The tensile strength of these roots, how much you can pull on them before they break, is around 70 megapascals. Now, to give you some perspective, that is roughly 1/6 the strength of mild steel. Let that sink in. We are talking about a plant with roots that have the strength of metal. It's just wild. So, what does having steel-like roots actually mean for your yard? Well, it means that when you plant vetiver in a hedge, it can cut down soil erosion by as much as 90%. For anyone dealing with a sloped yard or a spot that's always washing out, that is an absolute game changer. Now, that amazing ability to lock the soil in place leads us right into vetiver's next superpower, managing water. It doesn't just hold the ground together. It's also a master at controlling one of the most powerful forces out there, rainwater. Okay, just picture a heavy thunderstorm. Usually, all that water just rushes across the surface, right? And it takes your good topsoil with it. But a simple hedge of vetiver can act like a living dam, cutting that runoff by up to 70%. If you have drainage issues, that's a huge deal. So how does it do that? Well, the dense stalks of the grass create this living, porous wall. It's not like a concrete barrier that just blocks the water. Instead, it slows it way down, spreads it out, and gives it the time it needs to soak deep into the ground instead of just running off. And the result of all that slowing and soaking is huge. More water is going down into your soil instead of flowing away. In fact, studies show this can boost groundwater recharge by as much as 20%. What that really means is you're creating a natural water reservoir deep underground, which all your other plants can tap into when things get dry. So it stabilizes your soil, it manages your water, but believe it or not, vetiver has yet another incredible trick up its sleeve. It also happens to be an amazingly effective living filter, cleaning the soil and water all around it. Yeah, the fancy scientific name for this is phytoremediation. I know, it's a mouthful, but the idea is actually super simple. It's just using living plants to clean up nasty stuff in the environment. And in that world, vetiver is an absolute superstar. What is so remarkable is what this plant can just tolerate. It can grow and even thrive in soil with high levels of heavy metals like lead, arsenic, mercury, things that would kill most other plants. It also soaks up extra nutrients from fertilizer runoff, trapping pollutants like nitrogen and phosphorus in its roots, and cleaning the water that flows through it. Okay, so let's bring all these amazing superpowers back home, to your own backyard, because vetiver isn't just some interesting science project. It's a practical, hardworking guardian for your home, offering real solutions to common problems. And here's a huge one for any homeowner: pest control. The essential oils in vetiver's roots act as a natural repellent, and they're particularly effective against one of the worst pests you can imagine: termites. By planting a living wall of vetiver around your house's foundation, you can create a green line of defense. How cool is that? And when you just put vetiver side by side with the conventional solutions, it's really no contest. Building a concrete retaining wall, that's super expensive and tears up your landscape. A vetiver hedge, on the other hand, costs very little, needs almost no maintenance once it's established, and it actually makes the environment around it healthier. And you can use it in so many ways. You can plant it along a driveway to create a soft border. You can use it on a steep hill to completely stop erosion. You can put it around a pond to make the edges stable. You can even grow it into a beautiful, low-maintenance privacy screen, or use it in a rain garden. It's just a total workhorse. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that vetiver is so much more than just another pretty plant. It's what experts call a backbone technology for climate resilience. It's a simple, low-tech living tool that makes our homes and our yards stronger and better able to handle whatever Mother Nature throws at us.